Hello, this is Danny Sixstring again, and welcome to another episode of Small Fries. As you can see today, we've got the mystery boosters. A lot of people have been cracking them. I've been excited to crack them as well. I've got two boxes. While most people were running out and grabbing water and toilet paper, I was grabbing mystery booster packs. So I hope everyone's doing okay today. I hope you're staying safe out there, and I hope ultimately that things turn out okay. But in the meantime, if you're at home quarantined, then watch some pack cracking. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I've been opening a lot of packs lately, and so check them out. So I think that I'll just kind of get right into it here. Obviously the prices, the value on a lot of these cards have gone down. I think that's probably the point of a reprint, to get some of the cards that get that one open, that you don't have, or that might be good staples, especially in Commander, it seems like, to get them down to a price where people can afford them. So I think for these cards, if you've got one of the nice older cards that's losing value, it's too bad. But if you haven't and you want these cards, and kind of makes it, well, already an Eldraine reprint, I guess. Johnny's Bridemaid, Sarah Means. Yeah, so I think it makes it, so the cards are affordable for you. I had so much fun drafting this when they had I did it in Magic Fest in DC, and the draft experience with this set is just so much fun. So I'm really kind of happy to be trying this. So far, no real hits yet in this pack. Got a Azra Oddsmaker, uncommon. Great Furnace, Artifact Land. Sadism, okay, I actually think I got this in that DC Magic Fest. Goblin Pile Driver, I haven't even seen this one yet. Protection from blue, whenever attacks, it gets +2/+0 until the end of turn for each other attacking goblin. Okay, not a bad goblin there, I guess. And Goblin Bushwhacker, so a little bit of a goblin theme for our first pack here. That's kind of another thing that I like about this set, is that let's see here, it's kind of hard to set these in a good place. I guess a little bit of a rare pile here. Maybe I'll just do it by color. So yeah, I kind of liked how it has a little bit tribal themes. I think there's some goblins in here. There's a lot of elves, which I love. And so it's kind of nice getting that little... I'm really struggling to open these things. It's nice getting that tribal theme. So I kind of had, with the deck that I made at Magic Fest, a little elf... yeah, that works out a little better, actually. Little elf sub-theme to my deck. It was pretty fun. Alright, in our white spot, we've got... guess now I messed it up now that I hit the camera here. There we go. Eyes in the Sky, Danto Vanguard, Silvergill Adept, Ninja of the Deep Hours, Subtle Strike, Skeletal Scrying, Frontline Rebel, Battle Giant, Gaia's Blessing, Blossom Dryad, oops, like that, I guess. Kind of looks like Rocksteady from the Ninja Turtles there. Bowmat Bizarre Barge. Okay. Not familiar with that one too much. And a Dragon Mask. Target creature you control gets +2 until end of turn. At the end of turn, if that creature's in play, return it to its owner's hand. Interesting. Kind of an older card there. Ooh, alright, got an Expropriate, so that's a good hit there for our first mythic. I believe that was our first mythic anyways. I think this one should hold some value, and really, for me, I'm just looking for cards that I can play, and this is one that I don't have, so it is nice to get it. And a Spellweaver Volute for our foil. I'm not very familiar with this one. Enchant instant card in graveyard. Whenever you play a sorcery card, copy the enchanted instant. You may play a copy without paying its mana cost. If you do, remove the enchanted card from the game and attach to another instant. Alright, well that's kind of a neat little card there. Neat. So yeah, it's nice to kind of get that Expropriate out of the way early, so that I know I at least got some value in this and some cards that I can use. So as far as the value, I'm trying to decide. I might even just record this and release in a few days when the prices settle down a little bit. It seems like they've been fluctuating quite a bit as the market kind of adapts to all of the openings. I'm seeing a lot of people trying to sell their cards that are being released on this set online, trying to. It's kind of probably smart, but I'm sure things will settle down a little bit. No really big hits in the black. Yeah, it'd be nice to, I would like to get a Rhystic Study. That's one card where I did have some copies of Rhystic Study, you know, from when I was younger, and I never imagined that it would end up being such a good card in my future. Kiss of Mesha, Sunset Pyramid, and Sorin. Markov. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player and you gain 2 life. Okay, so pretty card. Pretty nice to get a little Sorin there. I believe that's I'm not sure if that's a mythic or not. Check here. I'm not sure, I'll put it in the mythic spot though. Alhamaret's Archive. If you would gain life, gain twice that much life instead. Alright, so another good hit there. Another mythic, so pretty good hit. The Glittering Wish. Choose a multi-colored card you own from outside the game, reveal that card, put it in your hand, move Glittering Wish from the game. So that seems pretty solid. Pretty cool foil there. That was kind of another reason I was excited to get this set. I think the foils, they look pretty nice. I've been hearing that they're a little bit dark, so I'm trying to keep an eye on that, but so far I like them. I'd like to get some good white cards. So far nothing really hitting. Treasure Cruise, don't think that's worth much anymore. I know that was a big card at one point. Flame Coil, Wolfkinbah, not really getting anything big from those spots so far. Curio Geist, I believe I just opened that in my Eldritch Moon. Sigil of Valor, whenever a creature attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each other creature you control. Okay. Path Razor of Ulamog, Eldrazi, with Annihilator 3/4/11. Okay. Nice little giant Eldrazi there. And Approach of the Second Sun for our rare. Not really a very good hit there. Let's put that there, I guess. So not so good. And a Lich's Mirror. If you would lose the game, instead shuffle your hand, your graveyard, and all permanents you own into your library, then draw 7 cards, and your life total becomes 20. Alright, not a bad artifact to have out on the field, I suppose. Looks pretty cool there too. Yeah, the silver ones look really nice, I think. So hopefully you guys have some cool weekend plans. Let me know what you've been up to, playing some Magic, I want to try to see if anyone knows any good ideas. Just you know, I want to play on cam with my friend, and I thought, you know, if we're stuck at home with at all during this kind of craziness, that why not play a little Magic, I guess. Befuddle, Thrumming Bird. That's pretty cool. Skeleton Archer, Phyrexian Reclamation. It's a pretty nice card. Galvanic Blast. Cartooth by way of Carrier. Pilgrim. Shardless Agent with Cascade. That's a pretty nice little thing there. Bone Saw. And Perish. Destroy all green creatures. Those creatures cannot be regenerated, so kind of one of those. Was that a Tempest maybe? Mystic Confluence, alright, not a bad rare there. You may choose 3, counter target spell unless its controller plays 3, return target creature to its owner's hand, draw a card. So yeah, pretty cool card right there, like that one. And a Balefire Liege. Other red creatures. I know this was getting, I think with this pretty good card for the Boros colors there, because you have the red creatures and white creatures both getting +1/+1. Whenever you play a red spell, it deals 3 damage. Whenever you play a white spell, you gain 3 life. So pretty cool foil right there. I like that quite a bit. I think that's probably holds some value there. Man, I love these mystery booster packs. I really do. On the second box that I have, I'm hoping to maybe get together with some friends and actually do a draft with them. As fun as it is cracking and adding to my collection, I think it's, you know, when you have a cool set like this that's so fun to draft, it's kind of a waste to just crack them and not get that experience out of it. Oop, sorry about that. Mist Raven, Snapping Drake, Fetid Imp, Stalking Ghost. Poor little sad ghost. Smashed to Smithereens. Alright, Sakura. Tribe Elder, always a nice card to have in your Green Dads. Ancient Stirrings, pretty good card right there. Contraband, Kingpin, Artisan of Kozilek, so another Eldrazi there for us. Bone Splitter, like in those old cards, I guess. Gitrog Monster, alright, I don't have one of these yet, and I do kind of love him. I think one, he's gone down in value, but he's a frog horror, and he's a mythic, and that's good enough for me. And of course, I had a feeling I would get this. You know, I've seen a lot of memes with this, and they're pretty hilarious. So it's kind of a cool little joke card to have, the one with nothing foil. All right, so none of the big hits yet, I guess. Maybe the Expropriate is probably the best hit so far. I would estimate. One that I think is definitely fun to use in Commander as well, if you can cast it and have it resolve. Angelic Purge. Struggling, there we go. Refurbish. Executioner's Capsule. Kind of a cool looking card there, actually. Destroy target creature. Vandalize, Jackal Pump, Formage, Elf Shaman, Kozilek's Predator, and for our multi-color we get a Shipwreck Singer, a Siren, Renegade Map, Rishadan Footpad. It comes into play. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent unless he or she pays 2. Mirror Entity, a little changeling here. So until the end of turn, creatures you control have base power and toughness XX and gain all creature types. Interesting. And the Stormcrow. I think I'm getting all the meme cards today. which I'm not surprised about one bit. I recently joined a Facebook group for people selling and trading magic cards, and you had to answer a question. Ooh, why is it struggling to focus here on our first packs? There we go. Yeah, so you had to answer a question about if you had this Eldrazi attacking with Annihilator 4, how many Storm Crows must you have blocking? It's pretty funny. I think I got the correct answer, but not 100% sure. Dragon Soul Knight, Halberd, Center's Deliverance, and a Tepoi with Banthic Druid. Ghost Quarter, land. Oracle of Nectars, Alpha Cleric, where you gain X life. So this is another one of those, kind of fun to put in my little Alpha collection. Not sure it's much of a hit, but cool card nonetheless. And a Tireless Tracker. Alright, so that's a cool card for sure. Rare. And Form of the Dragon, old 8th edition foil. Pretty cool to have. It's kind of a goofy card, but nice to have nonetheless. So if you guys have cracked some of these mystery boosters, let me know, and kind of what, not maybe you got a Mana Crypt or something real nice in there, but let me know if there's some fun card in there. What was it that is it a Gitrog or a Form of the Dragon, something that kind of stood out to you? Exclude, alright, counterspell and draw cards, always nice. No luck on hitting that Demonic Tutor. At my LGS, both the guy I know who works there, Beast Within, always a good card for Commander. Fire and Ice, split card. Yeah, they both got the Demonic Tutor, so I felt like, oh well, my chances aren't very good. But Farmstead Gleaner actually is a Scarecrow I don't have. Again, collecting the little tribals, and so it's kind of nice. I think there's a foil Scarecrow, not worth very much, but it's someone I would like to. Phyrexian Megamorph, another shapeshifter. So a lot of these can go in my Yuriko, EDH, and a Desolate Twin. When you cast Desolation Twin, put a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature token onto the battlefield. So if I was drafting, I could maybe put together an Eldrazi deck here. And a foil delay, which is very cool. Nice. Like the look of that for sure. Counter target spell for 2 mana. If the spell is countered this way, remove it from the game with 3 time counters on it instead of putting it in its owner's graveyard. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. So basically, hold off on a spell for a few turns, which is exactly why they call it delay, I'd imagine, but a cool card. So yeah, happy about some of the cards I'm getting here so far. Nothing too crazy, but a lot of fun to open. A lot of things I think I can put in some EDH decks. Blessed Spirit. Mass the Commodities, Arcane Denial, nice. Catacomb Slug. Seal of Doom. Impact Tremors. Nothing really. Okay, Overrun. Fun little card there. Thopter Foundry. Jungle Hollow. I guess it's not that old school. M10 Matte Black Knight looks very cool though, for sure. Oh, nice! Got the Teferi's Protection. Definitely, I've been getting a lot of good white cards lately, and so I'm going to take a look at all the whites and see what I can do. Maybe some sort of EDH. Maybe going back to my idea of a EDH Angel deck. But yes, hit the Teferi's Protection, one of the better hits for this set. Ooh, nice, and right behind it, a foil Amulet of Vigor, also a good hit. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield, tapped and under your control, untap it. Obvious why that is so nice. Alright, well that was not a bad pack right there. If you were just to go to your LGS and pick up a couple packs of these and you got open that one, you'd be pretty happy. Okay. Got a couple of sea creatures there. Rite of Precinct 6, Blood Ogre, Pillage, Thornward Archer, cool little elf. Human Ooze Experiment 1, Sultai Soothsayer for our multicolor, Gateway Plaza for our sad land hit of the day, Dragon Illusion, a phantasmal dragon. When it comes to target a spell or an ability, sack it. Steam Fogger Boss for our rare, Goblin Rigger. So for Rigger you control would assemble a contraption, it assembles 2 contraptions instead. Okay. And a Lumathread Field. Creatures you control get +0/+1, morph 1 in a way. Well, the whites certainly look pretty cool for foil. Don't think that's much of a hit there, but it sure does look nice. It's kind of nice to see some of these different card styles and older cards get a foil look to them. Certainly cards that I haven't really played with before or even seen some of these before. Okay. So I was saying that I wonder if, there's a lot talk about what the prices of these reprints are, doing to the value of these cards, but I wonder about the test cards and the convention packs and what those things will do over time, and if people ever, their friends don't mind if they throw them in an EDH deck or something to just play with them. Blighted Fen. Hedron Crab, pretty good for 1 blue. He's got landfall. Whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control, target player mills. And Vigor, I think this is actually another one that I had in my convention draft deck when I did it, but pretty good card right there. And a Spellweaver Valut. So another one of these style foils. Enchant instant card in a graveyard. Yeah, so it's kind of, for the amount of, 1,800 cards or something along those lines, for the amount of variety in this deck, it's kind of, or in this set, it's interesting to get the same card twice in one box. I mean, there's certain cards I would like to get multiple ones of. Revenant, Wake of Vultures. Okay, no, nothing great going on just yet. And Sedaxis Spectra as our multicolor. Call of the Scions, and another Eldrazi. Master Transmuter. Pretty cool card there. Return an artifact you control to its owner's hand. You may put an artifact card from your hand into play. Looks like this, gorgeous woman kind of transmuted her body. Guess she doesn't have to worry about dieting anymore. Perfect. And Phyrexian Plague Lord for a rare. Okay, pretty cool card there. Teferi's Puzzle Box, another 8th edition foil, looks pretty cool to me. And this one I do kind of see, it seems like a little bit more dark than you would expect. So maybe there, in that one I did kind of maybe see what people are talking about. Man, such a really wide variety of cards here. You just really don't know what you're gonna get, I think. What's going on with this? There we go. Anticipate. Factor Fiction. Okay. That's a pretty cool one there. Wielding Kumar. Vampire Hex Mage. New Champion. Bird Ape. Undo Giant. Giant Dinosaur. And a Curious Follower. It's pretty nice. Untap another target permanent. Guardian of Melitus. Giant Golem. And another Sorin. Okay, interesting. Well, nice. We getting in some good Sorins, I guess. And a Cauldron of Souls for our rare there. And a Visceran Seer. Vampire Wizard. So, interesting pack there. Full of vampires and a Cauldron of Souls. Ooh, struggling with this one again. Alright, survived the night there with that opening. And a backwards card, apparently. Interesting. I promise I did not do that when I was opening it up. Trinket Mage, Pulse, Stormbow Archer, Blood Artist. Down to not that many packs left here, so hopefully we start getting some hits. Whisper Spout, Silk Cloak, pretty good uncommon there. Helm of Awakening. All spells cost 1 generic mana less to play. Interesting. Kind of a cool card there. Feldar Sovereign. Giant Cat Beast. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 40 or more life, you win the game. So, I wonder if you can summon that quickly in Commander, if you could just win the game real quick. And Rune Tail Kitsune Ascendant. What are these flip cards? You know, but again, if you cast this, you have to have 30 more life, so if you cast this early on in Commander, prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control, that'd probably be pretty good. Sorry that cards are a bit in a mess here. I think, you know, because I'm not as familiar with some of these, and not as familiar as kind of what, you know, decks I want to make, or where I want to put these, you know, put these cards into, then I'm just gonna have to go through them a little bit more. So no hits yet, no Ristic Studies or Demonic Tutors, which would be really nice to hit one of those. Hammer Dropper, Dread Ship, and a Pestilence. Okay. Cage Sun. Alright. And Sakura Tribe Scout. Yeah, it does look a little dark, but cool for a little snake deck, I guess. Let's see what else we got going on here. Hopefully a little bit better than that pack. Not so good there. Just spreading rot and pestilence in that deck. Jeez. Searing Light, Slash of Talons, and Soul Artifact. Okay. Thought Scour, Sheikah's Secret, Animate Dead, Sara, Shock, Azra, Woodborne, Borderland Ranger, Current Assassin, Peace Strider, Phyrexian Soul Gorger, Snow Artifact Creature, Construct, Cumulative Upkeep, Sacrifice a Creature. Nah, that's not awful for 3, I suppose. And Prey Sizer Dragon, Flying Devour 2. Alright, pretty cool dragon, I suppose. And Ravenous Travis, our foil. Missing out, we got about 2, 4, 6. This is our 7 packs left. Still no, you know, we did get the Teferi's protection, so I'm happy. If I could pull out just one demonic tutor, I would be very happy with this box. And alright, I think the way I'm standing here is, there we go. Soul Warden. Nothing great going on there. Venom Sliver. All other slivers you control have touch. That's pretty cool. Join shields. And the Bottle Gnomes. Look at those cute little buggers marching off to war. Dalthy Mind Ripper. Just got Shadow. Sacrifice him. Defending player chooses and discards 3 cards. That's pretty cool. Commit to Memory. I'm gonna actually try to forget this one, actually. Yet another Balefire Liege. Okay, we are getting the we're getting repeats here, but you know, kind of a cool one to have. So maybe I'll keep one and try to trade one. Something there. Try throwing in some music. You know, I am Danny6Stream, so try throwing in some music into these videos. Hopefully it makes it a little bit more fun. I know I can be a little bit slower than some of the other openers. Oh. Alright, there we go. Sorry, having trouble with the focused retreat to contradict. Cloud Elemental, Touch of Moonglow, Noxious Dragon, Flame Jab, Boulder Sabo, Rocks Maulers, Commune with Nature, an Asban Charm. Burnished Heart used to be worth a buck or so, not sure about anymore. Bow of Nylea. Okay, legendary enchantment artifact. Attacking creatures you control have Death Touch. Very cool. Cool card there. Beastmaster Ascension. Whenever a creature you control attacks, you may put a quest counter on Beastmaster Ascension. As long as it has 7 or more quest counters, the creatures can get +5/+5. Very cool card right there for a rare. And a Harmonic Sliver as our foil. Cool little sliver there. Actually, I've got a little collection of slivers, and that one would fit right in. It's always nice to be able to destroy artifacts or enchantments. Alright, invisibility, treasure hunt. Going on a treasure hunt right now, hoping for something good. Old lightning bolt there. Claimed Fame. Ooh, Thran Dynamo. Okay, nice little uncommon there. Always seems to hold a little bit of value. And Asceticism. All right. I think I also had this in the my convention. Ooh, a Liliana Death's Majesty. I will never get upset about pulling a Liliana. So, I believe that one's from Amnica. Create a black zombie creature. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a black zombie in addition to other creatures and types. Very cool. Nice mythic there. And a Reki for our foil there. Very cool card whenever you play a legendary spell, draw a card. Pretty cool looking foil. Alright, so nice to hit a little Lily there. Happy to have her. Put you in my binder with all the other lilies that I love to just look at. I wonder if you guys ever do that. Just pull out your binder and go through it. Or not for any particular reason other than just to kind of look at your cards that you love. That's kind of the fun of Magic. That's why I still love the paper and instead of Muldrifter. Okay. Stab Wound, Debringer Alarm Pads. Kind of why I like the paper and instead of the arena, just because, you know, you've got the card. You can sit there and touch it and look at it. Umbral Mantle. Oop, kind of went to this Spell Tithe Enforcer there for my foil. Sorry about that. And then Trading Post had that. Got that at the convention as well. Not very much of a hit. Alright, down to our last 3 packs. No major hits here. Some good ones, but hoping that the mystery is not complete. The power of the mystery, I suppose, is not completely gone yet. Let it focus. There we go. Faith Fetters. Lint. Nothing so far. Come Immense. Regrowth. Weapons Trainer. Forgotten Cave. Dominus of Fealty. Spirit Avatar. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain control of target permanent until end of turn. Angel of the Dire Hour. Flash flying when she enters the battlefield. If you cast from your hand, exile all attacking creatures. Very cool angel there. And this cute little Ophi. Glider Baron is for each counter on target permanent, put another counters on that. It's the untap symbol. Interesting card there. Okay. Feldar Umbrar. Okay. Youthful Knight. Comfortable Chill. Glacial Crasher. Resembling Skeleton is pretty cool. Another elf. Another elf for the collection, Essence Warden. Good card there. Multi-common. Misi Tome. Squirrel Wrangler. Is that old Odyssey card. Sacrifice a land, put 2 squirrels into play. I do like little squirrels running around out there. And Odric Lunark Marshall. For our rare there. I don't think another hit there. Another foil delay. I can't believe all the copies I've gotten this time. But hey, if anyone wants to trade for a delay, let me know. And our last pack. Pretty good overall. You know, didn't get the big hit, but what can you do? Oop, got a little card avalanche going on over here. Figure 8, Tower Gargoyle, Herald's Horn, okay. Another Dragon Mask, another copy, and the Ark of Orazaka. Not so great. Oh, finishes up with Ascend Triplets though. Alright, well, it literally was the last card that we pulled, but it was a good one. So, alright. Well, I hope this was a fun video for you all. I had a good time. Sorry if I had sometimes when the camera was going out of focus there. But yeah, may the pulls ever be in your favor.